So I've had this Dell Inspiron 560S sitting around my house for a few months or so. It's nothing more than an office rig, and it's also a form factor. But I figured, let's try taking it apart and see if we can make some sort of gaming rig out of it. So after taking the case, I was surprised to see that there was an onboard graphics card rather than an integrated one. After doing some digging, I finally found that this is a Radeon HD 5450. Now surprisingly, this is a decent card. It can run older titles or even staples such as Minecraft, but there can definitely be some room for improvement. And as a second surprise, we actually have 4 gigs of RAM here. Now they're only DDR3, but that does mean that it's going to be very cheap to upgrade this to say maybe 6 gigs or even 8 gigs. Now when it came to upgrading the graphics card, I had to think of 3 things. 1, it had to be form factor. There was no way I could get a regular graphics card to fit inside this PC. 2, I wanted to make it as budget friendly as possible, so we went to eBay. And 3rd, we had to make sure there was little to no CPU throttling. Now if you're not sure what CPU throttling is, it means that we don't want to just stick a 1080 in this machine because the processor just would not be able to handle the full capacity of that card. Now after digging around on eBay for a bit, I decided on 4GB of DDR3 Ballistix RAM, as well as a Radeon HD 7750 low profile. Now both of these items, minus the shipping, ran me less than $60 to build a budget gaming PC using what I already had. I compared the 2 GPUs using GPU Boss, and the 5750 absolutely knocked it out of the park, with its 1GB of onboard RAM versus the 512MB of the 5450. It scored nearly 30% better in almost every category except for power consumption and noise performance. At this point I would add my own benchmarks, but my guy Superstar W has absolutely destroyed it, benchmarking 9 games in this video that I'll link in the description. With older titles such as Need for Speed and even newer titles such as Crysis 3 or GTA 5. This is by no means a well-rounded gaming PC. You're definitely not going to run the newest titles at 1080p, but it was definitely a nice side project for me to do to just kind of learn more about how the internals of PCs work, as well as see if I can make some sort of budget build. It was definitely able to run some benchmarks. I managed to run Skyrim Special Edition at 30 FPS, and I ran the staple like Minecraft at well over 40 FPS. This is a good budget PC for someone that wants their first foray into building, but just doesn't want to spend all that money. I spent less than $60 on this build. And as always guys, I'd like to thank you for watching, and please drop me a like or hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more. It really helps me out. And I'll leave you with 2 more of my videos that I've made in the past.